In this video, we take a look at my top 4 effects to use while DJing in Ableton Live. Find out which ones those are coming up. Thank you for watching PDot TV, where you'll find tips, tricks, and tutorials for DJs and music performers. Now let's get into the video. So here we have Ableton Live in session view like I showed in my previous videos, and now I've added my top 4 effects that I've included all together to make it act more like a DJ mixer. So first off, right here all the way to the left, I have the Ableton utility. What this does is it gives you a gain control like you would find on a DJ mixer. So right above the EQs on most DJ mixers, you have a gain knob or a trim knob. That's what this effect does. It effectively gives you gain control on top of the volume control, much like you would find on a normal DJ mixer. Next up, we have the EQ3, which provides a low, mid, and high, again, emulating a DJ mixer, but within Ableton Live. So now you have not only the gain control, but you do have low, mids, and highs, all included on each track. Now the next two are more of effects that you would use for transitions or just to add effects into your set. First, I would say most important would have to be a delay. Delay will let you do things like echo out or double up or just a regular delay effect. Very useful, very versatile. I use delay a lot in my sets, not just in Ableton Live, but when I'm DJing on whatever DJ setup it is, whether it be using Pioneer effects or Serato effects or Tractor effects, even record box effects. Delays or echoes, which is part of a delay, is one of my staples as far as effects go. Next, we have a reverb. Reverb is always useful, especially for if you're more of a dance music DJ, house, techno especially. This reverb looks very complicated, but I mean, all you really need is the decay time, the size of the reverb, and the wet dry, which is right here. Also, let me go back. I forgot to mention on the delay, you just have the delay time you want, so you could do like 1 beat, half beat, fourth, etc. Then you have your feedback and your dry wet as well. So what I've done is I've grouped all of these all together, and instead of having to worry about all of these knobs and making sure you're clicking on the right one or have the right one mapped to a controller, I've actually simplified that for you. So in Ableton Live, you have these things called audio effect racks. So let me drag one down right here. And what you can do is you can add in multiple effects. So you can drag in different effects like that and have them all stacked up together and have them be able to be collapsible. So it saves space, so you don't have to scroll back and forth. Makes it less of a mess, just easier to get through. But another thing that effects racks have that make them very powerful is the ability to map things to what these are called macro knobs. So I'll go ahead and drop all these down. So now you're just left with these 8 knobs right here. So the top row, you have your gain, your low, mid, and high, just like you would on a DJ mixer. Then you have the on-off for the delay, on-off for the reverb, and then the dry-wet amount for the delay and dry wet for the reverb. So let's go ahead and I'll just play this song and then let you hear what it sounds like when I mess with these effects. So here we go. So there again with the gain, you can boost or lower the volume. There you lose your lows, your mids, and your highs, and they are full cut, so they do go all the way to infinite zero. Start this over again. Let's turn the delay on and as you can hear that delay. Now let's deal with the reverb. There you go. All those effects grouped up into these really simple, easy to use 8 knobs right here. And just because they're mapped, if you want to go back and tweak all the other knobs on here, very easy to do as well. You can change, the different kind of reverbs you want, the size, etc. So really simple and really easy to use. I went ahead and made this just if you're new to Ableton Live or you're just wanting to DJ and you just want something real quick with a very simple, easy to use kind of interface and just instant effects, and you don't have to really think about it. This effect rack is just for you. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to provide a link below where you can just shoot me your email address, and just like my previous mappings for the Z2, I'm going to go ahead and give away this DJ effect rack for Ableton Live. So you'll find a link below. Just go ahead and enter your email address, and then I'll get this sent to you right away. So those are my top 4 effects to use while DJing in Ableton Live. So question of the day, which effects do you think you'll be using when DJing in Ableton? I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Please go ahead and leave that down in the comments below. And as always, if you found this video useful, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And thank you for watching PDot TV, where you'll find tips, tricks, and tutorials for DJs and music performers. See you next time.